Here's what she looks like at night, guys. Whoo, baby, it is cold today. Holy crap. But this was the surprise I was talking about for y'all. I indeed wrapped my 2015 Ford Taurus Sho in lovely, lovely Christmas lights. And I know what you're saying. Oh, that's going to mess your paint up. Oh, man, that's going to scratch and put dents all over it. And let me tell you something right now. I want to tell you this, okay? Let me tell you something right now. This isn't about the paint. This is not about dents. This is not about any of that stuff. This is about bringing smiles for the season. And honestly, I don't even care about the paint that much. This car has over 160,000 miles on it, and the paint is immaculate on it. Absolutely immaculate on it. I take care of this car. Now, I am going to limit the kind of, damage I do to the paint, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And I got a little kit set up for you all to do it too on your cars as well. So, but this is my 2015 Ford Taurus Sho, and it's blistering cold today in Indiana. Whew, it's so cold, but I thought, you know what, let's make a video for it. It's just in time for the season. So, but this is how she looks, and I'll show you guys some footage at night, what she looks like. And I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. This is kind of like the shit side. This is me like learning how to do this, and the other side's quite nice. So we have 400 feet of cord here, about 1,000 LEDs, and if I did it just like I did on this side, on that side, I could probably even wrap the roof and the trunk lid fully. I want to make sure that you guys do this at least right the first time, and not do what everyone else is doing on social media, which is going to absolutely be a pain in the ass to remove and have major paint issues. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to do this, what to use, what methods to use, and I want you to learn from my mistakes so it saves you time, because this took 5 hours to complete, but it's worth it. It's worth every penny. It's worth every smile that I get. Let's get started. First off, I see this on social media like crazy. Guys, 2 things I want to point out real quick. Do not use traditional Christmas lights, and do not use anything other than PDR glue and painter's tape to secure this. No masking tape. You have to use painter's tape. This stuff is designed to get on paint, to take off on paint, and to leave 0 residue on paint. So use painter's tape. This particular is the duck clear release painter's tape. Light wise, we are using LEDs. Traditional Christmas lights will scratch the crap out of your paint because they're made out of glass. They're made out of glass, guys. These aren't. These are plastic and rubber. Rubber line, rubber all the way up here, and then a plastic little bulb. It does not scratch the paint. Look at this. No scratching whatsoever on the paint. This car has 160,000 miles on it, so I don't really care about the paint a little too much, but like I got a really bad rock hit right here. Nasty dent. That's gonna be a bitch to get out. But take it from me, I am a PDR guy, so I know how to work with paint and how to prevent chips, scratches, all that stuff when taking dents out. And I'll tell you right now, painter's tape is a godsend. Painter's tape and PDR glue are your 2 options. I go with the duck clear release. Never had a bad experience with them. And I got a whole kit in the description for you guys to look at, which is the lights, 400 feet, 1,000 LED lights, the inverter, power inverter, and the tape itself for the holiday season, and make yourself a very festive car. So we're gonna go over the door jambs. It's pretty simple for your front doors. If you got a 2-door car, this is gonna be like really easy. You wanna leave a little bit of a gap here on your door jambs so they can open and close freely and not mesh. So as you can see, goes in and out. No issues whatsoever there. For our secondary doors, I'm not using these doors, but I've ran them through the top here. If you do use the door, here's what's going to do. It's going to want to take that tape right off. So if you do use your secondary door, just be sure to retape that back up. Let's go look at our inverter. This right here is the power inverter. You can get these in the link in the description below as well. This thing's awesome. 400 watt power inverter. Plenty enough for this single light kit. This is 1,000 feet long. There's no breaks in the strand or anything like that. So it just goes all in one piece kind of deal. This is the N method. This is great if you want density. If you want a lot of lights on one side. If you're doing the 1500 LED kit, that's available. You can do the N pattern. If you're doing the 1000 kit, I would highly suggest doing the S pattern on your doors and fenders. So this is the S pattern. Makes an S. S pattern. Makes an S. Okay. S pattern. Makes an S. All the way through the car. If I did the S pattern throughout the entire vehicle, I'd probably have enough lights. I probably have enough lights to wrap the trunk lid and the roof. These take up a lot of lights. It's very dense, so it takes up a lot of lights. You got the door jambs. Leave just a little bit of a gap here, you know, so you can open and close the door. You run it through the top here. If you want to open and close the door, this door is a non-functioning one because I did the N pattern over it. That other rear door is kind of functioning, but I would have to retape the top. On the hood, you want to go with the wind, so you're going to use the N pattern on the hood. And tape wise. Very, very, very important. At a minimum, you want to have tape every 2 lights where it meets a lot of wind resistance. So like at the front of the bumper here, wind comes up like that, you want to put tape at every light, like so, okay? And then at your loops as well. But as you can see, I've had this on for a week and it comes right off, no residue. Here, let me pull one. Like this one right here. See, look. Like no residue there. There's nothing there. Okay. Some pro tips. Wash the car beforehand. If you want to hand wash it, that's great. I highly suggest getting some sort of spray wax and doing a decontamination wash and then immediately doing a spray wax coating, because this will kind of trap water when in the rain. And if you don't put enough of the spray of a wax coating on there to make it beat up and fall off, you're going to get that. You're going to get a whole bunch of dirt build up. Just put a spray wax on the car before you do this. It's not going to affect the adhesiveness of the tape. The tape will adhere perfectly fine to it. Use the Duck Clean Release painter's tape only, or PDR glue, and then a power inverter for 1,000 lights, because it's a lot of LEDs. Don't drive down the road with these blinking, okay? It comes with a sweet remote that has all these different modes with it. Do the solid mode and just keep it solid while driving down the road. That will, not draw so much attention to you from the police. Most of the time, the deputies just give me a thumbs up or a friendly wave when I pass by them at night. But you never know, you might run into that cop having a bad day, wanting an excuse to write a ticket to some poor sob like you who just want to spread some smiles for holiday cheer. Don't give them a reason to. No flashing lights. It looks really sick though. It looks really, really good at night. I know it looks god awful in the day right now because of the tape, but she looks great at night, trust me. Here's what she looks like at night, guys. Just absolutely incredible. This is the PDR glue I was talking about. It takes quite a while to adhere, so it would probably triple the amount of time that it takes to do this. And that's for more like over a month-long period. I'm only going to have these lights on for maybe a couple weeks and then call it good until after, Christmas comes, and then I'm taking the lights off. And I'll show you the after effects of it as well, to be transparent about everything. So, but yeah, this is the PDR glue that I use for PDR work. So yeah, don't use regular hot glue. That's just going to ruin everything. But if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. We are continuing the build with this car. It's really freaking cold, and I don't have an enclosed garage yet, and it's quite it sucks to work on the car in this cold. I did this in like 40-degree weather, and it sucked the entire time. It took 5 hours to do this entire job. Of course, I was learning how to do it myself, and I'm telling you, the S pattern is the way to go. It's the easiest, fastest way to do it. It helps to have someone here to rip you pieces of tape too, because that takes quite a while as well, and time-wise. One roll did the entire car. Get 2 rolls at least, so that way you have an extra roll for the eventual peel-ups. So that's going to happen. There's going to be tape that peels up. It's just part of it. This tape is not designed to hold on forever. It's designed to hold on long enough and give you a clean release, so it doesn't leave residue. Yeah, I'm not worried about the paint. It's $160,000 or $160,000, 160,000 miles, so I'm not too worried about the paint anymore. Yeah, it's almost in full race car mode. We're just waiting on that car, that perfect car, to come into my Facebook Marketplace feed to replace her as a daily. So, yeah, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And I'll see y'all later. Bye now.